A special thank you to each of our subscribers who make this channel possible. Here's today's story. In a significant move for the entertainment industry, the California State Senate has approved a bill aimed at expanding the eligibility rules and benefits of the state's film and television tax credit program. This decision, made on Tuesday, marks a crucial step in efforts to combat the decline of production jobs for entertainment workers in California. Senate Bill 630 received overwhelming support, with 34 state senators voting in favor and only one dissenting vote. The bill now heads to the State Assembly, where it will be considered alongside Assembly Bill 1138 in a floor vote scheduled for Thursday. Together, these bills are collectively referred to as the California Film and Television Jobs Act, championed by key legislators from Los Angeles, including Hollywood Assemblymember Rick Chavez-Burr and West Side State Senator Ben Allen. The proposed legislation seeks to broaden the scope of productions eligible for the tax credit, including animated television shows with a minimum budget of $1 million per episode and live-action series with a runtime of at least 30 minutes. Additionally, the tax credit rate for productions filmed in Los Angeles and select nearby areas is set to increase from 20% to 35% of qualified spending. This adjustment aims to stimulate job creation in Hollywood, particularly in light of rising living costs and the aftermath of recent wildfires in the Pacific Palisades and Altadena. However, the future of the program remains uncertain, particularly regarding the tax credit program's annual cap, which currently stands at $330 million. Last fall, Governor Gavin Newsom expressed his support for a substantial increase to $750 million, which would position California's program as the third largest in the nation, trailing only Georgia, which has no cap, and New York, which recently raised its cap to $800 million. 2 weeks ago, the California Senate Budget Committee omitted language from SB 630 that proposed the $750 million cap increase, citing concerns over making funding changes outside the state's budgetary process. This month, as Governor Newsom prepares to present a revised proposed budget amidst economic uncertainties stemming from the Trump administration's policies, the urgency for budget decisions intensifies. While state law mandates that California pass a budget bill by June 15th, insiders indicate that this deadline may not yield a definitive resolution regarding the funding for the tax credit program. Sources suggest that the tax credit status as a budget appropriation, rather than an essential part of state infrastructure, complicates the situation. Industry insiders and legislative representatives have not provided a clear timeline for when the budget cap for the program will be finalized. The passage of SB 630 and AB 1138 is seen as a critical step in addressing California's production challenges, particularly as other states ramp up their film and television tax incentives to attract productions away from the Golden State. The bills aim to do more than merely increase financial incentives for studios. They also propose expanding the eligibility criteria for the tax credit program, allowing a wider array of projects to benefit from the incentives. The proposed changes would not only facilitate the return of physical production to California but also support a diverse range of projects, including animated films, series, shorts, and large-scale competition shows. Despite the recent setbacks in securing additional funding, Governor Newsom remains committed to advocating for the increased budget allocation in his upcoming proposal. As the June 15th deadline approaches, the entertainment industry is closely monitoring developments, hoping for a renewed commitment to supporting California's film and television sector. The stakes are high as lawmakers navigate budgetary constraints while striving to revitalize an industry that has long been a cornerstone of the state's economy. The outcome of these legislative efforts will have lasting implications for the future of Hollywood and the thousands of workers who depend on it. That's all for this story. We upload videos every day covering many different subjects, so hit that subscribe button to stay informed. Thanks for watching.